Hello, this is Daniel here. I'm doing today's group talk summary for June 6, 2011. Today I had 5 participants, so we had a full house today. We had Miyuki, Shinichiro, Ikuya, Yumiko, and Mayuko. And today's topic of the session was about the weather. So the topic was pretty unspecific, so I asked a bunch of questions about comparing the different types of climates. So we used Japan and London in England as a comparison, and we used Los Angeles and Japan as a comparison. So I think everyone pretty much agreed that it gets pretty humid here in Tokyo. And most of the students, they don't enjoy humidity, high levels of humidity. One student said that they prefer the climate in Los Angeles because it's drier and so it's more comfortable. Then I mentioned I lived in England. I've lived in England and in California. I also prefer the weather in California because you don't sweat as much. Your shirt doesn't get too wet and it doesn't stick to your skin. So that's uncomfortable for me in England and in Japan. It gets very humid. That covers pretty much all of what we talked about the weather. So we also talked about other random subjects. So it was very interesting. The conversation was continuous flow, which is always pleasant, always nice. Okay, I have no mistakes to mention. Let's move on to new vocabulary and example sentences. So 3 words of the day: overcast, shorthand, and abbreviation. Overcast, definition: covered with clouds or dull. For example, the typical weather in London is an overcast day. Number 2, shorthand, definition: a quick way of writing using special signs or abbreviations. For example, when people use Facebook or any other communication network, they usually use shorthand. And lastly, number 3, abbreviation: a short form of a word, etc. For example, ASAP is an abbreviation for the words as soon as possible. Okay, so that wraps it up for another group talk summary. Thanks again for everybody who participated, and I'll see you again at the next group talk. Bye for now.